Good morning, everybody. Let's have a look at HBAR. I know it's not something I normally talk about. I wouldn't talk about it, to be honest. It's just, because I recognise that XRP is looking to break out. XLM will obviously be looking to break out. Algorand will be looking to break out, and HBAR is looking to break out. These are the charts that are looking to break out. So people have asked me to make a video on HBAR, so I'll make a video on it. But I don't own it. It's not for me. I've traded it before, but I'm not in on it. Okay, so this is just for you. I'm doing it because I've been asked. But look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, to be fair. That doesn't mean it's not going to come down before it breaks out, though. Look at the size of it, okay? I'm sure, obviously, if you're watching this, you're well aware of the 800% rally that it did from the bottom to the top. And since then, it's been consolidating a fair little bit, which is fine. It's down 31%. Now, I think you can all agree that's actually pretty sweet. 800% up, 30% down. That's not what a lot of altcoins have been doing recently. I try and deter people from trading all these silly little, meme coins. I suppose you can call them meme coins. They're just not good stuff, right? It's the top quality, top 50 utility based coins that seem to have the best setups, and we should just focus on those. So we've got a descending triangle formation of sorts, really. It's basically just a resistance. We are looking at this on a weekly, but we're starting on the weekly first so I can show you a couple of really good things. We've got the golden crosses, so golden cross on exponentials. We've got a conversion baseline cross above the cloud. Now, this is pretty sweet in all fairness. This is a trend signal on a weekly. It was generated a couple of weeks back now. So we do have that. Now, obviously, we're getting rejected on this resistance. The next major weekly support is going to be down here at just around 24 cents, right? Ever so slightly below 24 cents. So again, negative today. Everything's negative today, but I don't think it'll be going on for too much longer. Now, if we look at this on the daily, we're getting rejected on the Bollinger Band Center. The next main support is going to be here at 25.5, which is your 50 exponential, all part of a daily golden cross. We've got drives of hidden bullish divergence on RSI and regular bullish divergence on the money flow index. They're all still in play, again, with the golden cross, which is fine. And if we move down to a 4-hourly, it's the same old, same old. We're sort of hanging around this 200 exponential. We've gone down below it before, back up above it. It does look, this on the 4-hour, it does look like it wants to give it up a little bit. And so the next thing you could do is, even though that this is clearly a golden cross retest of where the support was, you could put a horizontal in there, which can, just bring you down below 24 cents. So we are absolutely accepting that a little bit further down is absolutely is perfectly acceptable, right? It's more than acceptable. So we're talking 23.5, we're talking 25.5, and we're talking somewhere in the middle, around 24, which is basically your 200. Your 10 exponential. But around those areas should be where we'd be looking to get picked up, and then getting picked up with the chart with a trend signal, a golden cross, and all the good stuff should give you a move back up to where it came from and beyond. That's what we should be looking for. Now, that is just HBAR. We'll have a quick look at some of these other things. We'll start with boring old Dixie, right? Boring old Dixie is pumping higher and higher and higher and higher. And with that comes a bit of concern. What's going on with the Dixie? How far is it going to go? It's broken out, really. It's bullish on all time frames. The only thing that suggests a little bit more of a pullback on this is the 4-hourly, where we've been riddled with bearish divergence and it really hasn't been able to play out. And a deep pullback on this one only takes you to 107. Now, I know that the dollar going up is generally bad for everybody else, which is tends to be true, but it's not always the case. People thinking that this might be a bear market that we're looking into now. I don't think that's the case either. You've seen my sort of total 2 fractal in reference to the time of the cycle. This year should still be the biggest year. And in order for it to be the biggest year, you want to have a good setup, which would be $1 coming down from a higher level, right? So it's not as bad as you think it is. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go all the way up to a new local high. I think this is going to start to turn around at some point, and then as it sort of trails down, it sort of meets us down here somewhere, boosh, and that's where that's where the bear market kind of will begin, around these areas. Now, that's not happened yet. So we're assuming it's going to happen, but from what level, I don't know. There's a lot going on, isn't there, this week, next week actually, with Trump coming in. So, Forex is going to be a tricky business, stocks will be a tricky business, and crypto will be a tricky business. The overall thing, though, is to think about, all right, do you have a bias? What's your projection? What's that based on? Go with it. I've got a bias, I've got a projection, and I'm going to go with it. Sometimes all these little bits, like the fundamentals of the day-to-day, events, black swans, people talking, saying words that affect markets, it's just noise, really. The charts usually prevail, usually prevail, most often will prevail, and so all of this is just buying opportunity for whatever it is that you're looking to buy. So in this instance, we're talking about HBAR. Right, let's finish with a bit of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin losing that 94,000. Okay, fair enough. Very similar to HBAR, isn't it? We've got a horizontal, which is more or less in line with your 10 exponential. On a weekly, which is roughly around 92,000. Take it down a notch. What else have we got? Again, just like HBAR, get rejected on the Bollinger Band Center, regular bullish divergence. Okay, the money flow index is actually pumping up a little bit here. So 91,000, you could see a decent turnaround there. Again, it's not cut and dry. It's not easy to interpret, to be fair. And there's your death cross retest on the 4 hourlies. That's fine. That should have been expected there. And we were talking about that on the live stream on Friday. It's saying that if that happens, it'll reject us, we'll come down, and we'll get another buying opportunity for pretty much everybody. So yeah, 92,000, we lose that, we're probably looking into the upper 80s. And again, it's all just opportunities to buy. I know that people are going to be saying, it's over. I don't think it's over. As far as the high-term time frame is concerned, I keep reiterating this point. It's not over. So I'm going to leave with you there. Nothing much more to say. There's your HBAR, there's your Dixie, there's your Bitcoin. And then let me know in the comments if there's anything particular you want me to look at tomorrow morning. Because at the moment, it's just, I feel like a broken record. There's really, everything is the same. We are literally just waiting for the big move up. And that is what I believe is going to happen based on everything that I can see. So if there's any particular altcoin they want me to look at, let me know. Because otherwise I'm just going to be sort of saying the same things like a sick parrot every morning. Right, thanks for watching. Take it easy.